Want to speak real Hebrew from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at HebrewPod101.com.
Hi everyone, Edith here. Welcome to Hebrew Top Words. Today we're going to talk about 10 phrases for bad students, which I'm sure you are not. Let's get started. להבריז, skip class. להבריז, skip class. אני רוצה להבריז משיעור ספורט. I want to skip gym class. The verb להבריז, it's kind of a slang. I don't think it has like any specific origin to it. It's just like made up. להיות בריון, being a bully. להיות בריון, being a bully. אני מבקשת ממך אף פעם לא להיות בריון. I'm asking of you, never be a bully. The hardest thing today is that bullying kind of shifted from being inside the school grounds to like being more online, which is so much harder to control and so much harder to see. It's not a good experience, obviously. I think this is something that should disappear. להכשל במקצוע, fail a class. להכשל במקצוע, fail a class. נכשלתי במתמטיקה, אז אני צריכה ללמוד בקיץ. I failed math, so I need to study during the summer. This has never happened to me, but I know it happened to some people that I know that they failed class in like junior high or high school, and they don't automatically just keep you, like, have you do the same grade all over again, because this is silly. You might have like really good grades in other things, so you might do some classes during the summer and like retake the test, and if you pass it, then you go to the next grade. Just okay. להציק, to tease. להציק, to tease. בחטיבת ביניים, הבנים מציקים לבנות. In junior high, the boys tease the girls. Yeah, this happens a lot in junior high. I think boys should be punished more severely for those kind of things, and they should be explained better, like, what are the consequences of what they're doing, because it has a lot of cultural effects later on, I believe. It's not a good thing. לישון בשיעור, to sleep in class. לישון בשיעור, to sleep in class. בשיעורי היסטוריה, אני תמיד ישנה בשיעור. In history classes, I always sleep during class. I know some people in India work for years to achieve that, but I have that naturally. I just go like that. לרמות במבחן, to cheat on a test. לרמות במבחן, to cheat on a test. לרמות במבחן זה לא מוסרי. To cheat on a test is immoral. I have to admit, did that once. But if you really cheat a lot, you know, some people do that, or if you cheat on the big stuff, especially in university, it's very immoral, you know. People fight for places in classes, and people who are not really talented enough to be there, then they shouldn't. לא לעשות שיעורי בית. Not doing homework. לא לעשות שיעורי בית. Not doing homework. אתה לא יכול כל פעם לא לעשות שיעורי בית. You can't just not do your homework every time. Don't forget, like, when you're doing homework, it's your teacher's homework to check them, and that's not easy too, and she has so much more to do than you. So just be gracious and just do them. עצלן, lazy. עצלן, lazy. כשלמדתי באוניברסיטה, הייתי מאוד עצלן. When I was studying in the university, I was very lazy. There's a tendency for people, even if they were really hardworking, like in high school and stuff, when they reach university or college, like, they get super lazy. Laziness is not necessarily a bad thing. You know, they say that if you want something done quickly, then ask a lazy person, because they will find the fastest and easiest way to do that. It's true, like, lazy people tend to be a bit more creative and more innovative or efficient. Being lazy, it's not always a bad thing. It's just don't be a slacker. שובב, mischievous. שובב, mischievous. גיא הוא ילד מאוד שובב. Guy is a very mischievous kid. It's like a cute word in Hebrew and in English, like it's kind of cutesy, but I think a lot of times teachers especially use that word as a bit of a euphemism to speak about a kid who's like out of control. You know, if the kid is out of control, just say like, dude, get a hold of your kid, all right? גניבה ספרותית, plagiarism. גניבה ספרותית, plagiarism. היום, בזכות האינטרנט, קל מאוד לאתר גניבה ספרותית. These days, because of the internet, it's very easy to find plagiarism. People back in the day used to plagiarize from like the encyclopedia and stuff, so the fact that you even open the encyclopedia and just copy whatever was in there, it's a bit more of a hard work than just Google something and copy-paste. But today, if a sentence sounds a bit too sophisticated, a teacher can just Google that phrase and find the source. So today it really doesn't pay off to do that. It's just so easy to find. Just be original and write your own stuff. So that's it, everybody. Today we talked about 10 phrases for bad students in Hebrew. Please tell me down below what were like your worst habits as students in school or university, and if you were like a bad student or a good student. I don't think being a bad student is necessarily a bad thing, but you know, some people are. Yeah, so don't forget to like up this video and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to check out HebrewPod 101 for more Hebrew and more content, and I will see you all next time. Bye, להתראות.